We're live. Yes, we are. Let's go to the beginning here. Hopefully the stream is better. My goodness, how bad was it the other day? This is Tim Rogers. Yes, it does rhyme with your and our Los Angeles Dodgers. Victors supreme today. Supreme. Led by many people, including, and let's go right here. Let's take a look at what we have with our minor leaguers here. First, a little bit of love for them. And trying to get my act together here. Hopefully we can start. Hopefully people are seeing everything. Let's see. So, if you can see, we got a couple quick tweets here. Friend of the show, sometimes contributor, Dodgers fam, Landon Knack, a dog. Got gassed, velo dipped a bit, but now 2 solid starts for a rookie and beautifully seemed to trust his stuff more as the game went. One bad inning tonight, but those 5 college years and overcoming, or one bad inning tonight, but those 5 college years and overcoming injuries showed his mental toughness. Take a bow, Landon Knack. From the man, the myth, Josh Thomas, Jocko Locomotive, Jokey. Just a handful of games, but Andy Paez has a WRC plus of 138, average of being 100. You'd like to see him draw a walk, one of these PAs, but it's hard to complain about the early returns. Heck yeah. We got a little bit of love here for Miggy Rowe from Blake Harris, but kind of a smack in the face, Gavin Lux. Miggy Rowe, 15 total bases and 31 plate appearances. Gavin Lux, 10 total bases and 67 plate appearances. Some Walker Buehler news, which kind of sucks. Buehler 4+, 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 earnings, 2 walks, 5 Ks, 2 home runs, run at first, 94 to 95, then went to 92 to 94. Right now he is not it. Let's see. As you know, I was on with Kevin Klein and Jake Rayner on the in the Incline podcast. That was a blast. I had a really good time with that. That was good times. Man, do we have anyone in the house? Let's see. Okay, we're getting there. There we go. Oh, Johnny Owen, bring it. Hola, One Dragon. Good to see you all. Yeah, the answer was bad. So we got some bad stuff. DePaula did leave the game early. We're not sure what happened, but was pulled from the game. So we'll see about that. That would suck because I plan on being there in a couple weeks. Hey, my guy. So if you follow my guy, DJ Iverson. DJ's a Padre fan, okay? But he's a great man. Pastor at church I used to attend, associate pastor type guy. He does these great press conferences for his rookie ball teams. They're awesome. Let's see. What do we got here? Who is this? Oh, it's got to be Shohei or something like that. Dodgers Randy Radcliffe. Gavin looks better. Did get 2 hits. Andy Paez doing his thing. Landon Knack looks like he's good. Top of the order is insane. I'm really enjoying these last few games. Yeah, it's really nice to see them back. Friend of the show, Canelo, Cody Snavely. Didn't get, talking about Walker. And then we saw Brusdar's back to square one. That sucks. Absolutely sucks. Let's see. How you earn a longer runaway from your manager. Let's see what Chad Moriyama has to say. I did not see this play.
First pitch swinging. Gavin
there you go, Gavin.
Hauls it in.
Nice. Good for him, man. He's just grinding. He's going to get 150 at-bats. He's got at least, 90 more, something like that. D-Mac talking about Andy Paez. As you all know, we've been, this show and the followers of this show have been huge on Andy Paez. Good deal. Check on the sound. Check on the quality of the broadcast. It sucked absolute donkey balls on Monday. I apologize for that. New gear, just a new setup. A lot of the same gear, but new setup. Let's see the notifications. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Roland and Kyle, for the retweets of my thing. There it is, the podcast from yesterday from the incline. That was great. I never had dealt with Jake before. Jake was great, and of course, I always enjoy going with Kevin. Kevin's got strong opinions. I totally respect him, and we have a good time. We don't agree on everything, but that's okay. We have good conversations, and hopefully looks like we're becoming friends, which I love. The more the merrier in terms of friendships. Big fan of that. Let's see. So okay, let's go look at the box score. The box score is just, sometimes you want to look at a box score because it's just so gorgeous and choice. Let's see, I can't spell Dodgers correctly anymore. Sorry about that, peeps. And Dodgers.com. Oh, I did get a nice text back from my man Gary Lee from Dodgers Nation, the big dude, the main guy. I sent him a nice just thank you card because he helped get this started. And, in commemoration of, I've earned a little bit of money doing this. Most of it's gone to charity. But I just gave a representative, crisp one to him, $1 bill, just as a thank you, just a remembrance. And, one of the things I've learned, be forever grateful. The people who helped you, you got to go back periodically and make sure to say thank you. Just, that's a life tip. It's a W. Gary's a friend of mine, but also, of course, helped out this channel. So much appreciation. Shout out to Dodgers Nation. Shout out to my man Gary Lee. Thank you for everything, gents, and of course all the other people that have been at Dodgers Nation or, of course, currently there. Yeah, get some pieces of metal. Let's go. Let us go. Man, no one's coming in. Spread it out. Spread the love, please. I'm just getting no love. Probably don't deserve it after the poop show on Monday night. Yeah, hopefully people will get in here. But let's take a look at this glorious of box scores. Your Dodgers, our Dodgers, the goats right now. They're so good when they're start clicking. It's nasty. Dookie Butts 4 for 6, 2 runs, 2 ribbies. Look at this guy hitting 365. 1.093 OPS. Ohtani only 3 for 6, hitting rockets. He hit the hardest home run in Dodger history, at least since they tracked it. And he also today hit an out or a double that was over 115 miles an hour. He is sick. Freddie Freeman, slump. 292. William Dilliam, look at that. W.D. Smith, 4 for 6. 352, 864. That's your $140 million catcher. Look at Max Muncy getting that. Look at that. Look at this. So, 2 for 3. I like that, of course. But what I really like is 2 walks. I like that. That's Muncy at his best. Numbers are rising. Playing a nicer third base. Teoscar 1 for 5. He is what he is. James, you know what? The man used up his heroism last night. He'll be back at it tomorrow. Luxie 2 for 5. Andy Pies 3 for 5. A dong. Pitching side, let's go there. Landon Knack, 6 innings, only 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks. That's a problem. 5 Ks, 1 dong. Okay. Who hit the dong? Like I said, I was at work, hard at work. Bring home the bacon, fry it up in the pan, all that good stuff. Signs. Oh, good Lord. Whatever. That happens. Some of you guys wanted him too. I didn't mislike that idea. Ryan Brazier. Okay, 1 inning and a K. A clean inning? No. Ryan Yarbrough, 2 innings pitched, no hits, 1K, just doing his Ryan Yarbrough 85 to 86 mile an hour slop, but it's effective slop because it's a different look than what you got with Knack and Brazier, right? That's part of the good. That's the goodness that we see. Oh, look at that! Oh, camera looks clean. Thank you, Mike, and thank you for joining the show yesterday with the incline. Of course, we appreciate that. Hope things are well with you, Mike. I'm finally gonna get to a Rancho game. It looks like this weekend. Everything's looking good for that. Yeah, Ohtani triple crown. Yeah. Well, maybe I'm gonna go. Let's pull up some minor league games. I know that I haven't even seen. I know that Rancho just keeps winning and winning and winning. Absolutely amazing. That is a really good team, and get really come on, folks. We y'all need to get out there. All right, we'll start with Rancho, and we'll go to the tab there. Make sure that is showing. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. All right, we getting there. Yeah, we're there. Just making sure it's there. Rancho, of course, with the W, and of course the website. These criminal minor league websites. They're so bad, so weak. So weak. Yeah, the bad news is DePaulo left the game early with some type of a muscle, not fun. Gerald Perez, folks. He is a good one. He only played a little bit with them last year, but dude, 2 for 4. He got minor league hitter of the week last week, hitting .339 with over an 1100 OPS. DePaulo, of course, out. Willman came in, played left. Jake Geloff hit his second home run, 351. Jake Geloff ain't going to be here much longer. He's going to be going soon, I would assume, to Great Lakes. Well deserved, because there's another reason why. And then we have Zaire Hope. Only went 1 for 4. Playing center field, that's interesting. We have, looks like we did not have Mr. 2090 in the lineup. Mr. George. Joe Vitrano, 1 for 5. Let's see. Thompson, I always forget. He's Jordan, not Justin. 0 for 2, but 3 runs scored, so got his walks. Now here it is. Logan Wagner is finally a Rancho Cucamonga Quake. That is why I expect to see Jake Geloff get promoted, because Logan's up. Yeah. It's good to see him. Good to see him up. Finally. He was a lot of injuries, I guess, last year. I haven't had a chance to talk to him. I didn't have a chance to talk to him in spring training, so we'll see. Carlito Rojas, he goes Carlo, whatever. His full name's Carlito. 1 for 3, hitting .321. Good job, man. And then Juan Alonso, got his walks. Pitching a little uneven. Gabe Emmett been good. 4 innings, 4 innings pitch, 4 hits. Sorry. How many pitches did he throw? Only 76, so it's kind of weird that they're kind of slowing him down. Only 0 earned runs. Okay, I got to get the name right. I always screw it up. Yoselin Gonzalez got the win. 2.2 innings, 1 run. Got a couple, some unearned runs here, folks. Ruin. Oh gosh, what's his name again? Noah, that's right. Noah Ruin coming at you from the side. Had a rough one. I think is it BJ Wallace or no? Callum Wallace. That's right. Callum Wallace. He got in the game, didn't have much. He had bad success. Felix Cabrera, big lefty. Again, these guys struggled. And then the big boy, Ronaldo Yane, Mr. 102, comes in and gets the save. And that's good to see. Let's take a quick look at him, how he is doing. He's had 5 games, 1 save, 4 innings pitched, 8 Ks. Yeesh. Yeesh. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. All right, next, let's take a look at our Great Lakes Loons, home of Austin Brubaker. Let's see, what did we have? Ooh, boy, we got another W. We got another W. Oh, Jackson Ferris with the win. Alex Freeland playing short, 1 for 3. Man, okay, he's hitting 356. I know it's a little shorter sample size. I want to see him get promoted quick. Noah Miller acquired in the trade with Minnesota for Manny Margot. Kyle Nevin, 0 for 4 first. I'd like to see him at a different position. Chris Newell, 1 for 2, but he had a home run, I believe. Yes, he did. He's got 4. Dylan Campbell, 277, but 0 for 4. Oh, Junior, my man. Junior, 1 for 3 with his 3rd home run. Biddison, 344. Very good. Good to see Nick getting it going. Nick plays everywhere. Nelson Quiros, 1 for 3. I like that guy. Switch hitter, a little struggle. And Jake Vogel, struggle bus still. Gosh darn it. Really bums me out. Okay, Jackson Ferris. Okay, this is the Michael Busch guy, right? So we're going, hey, Zaire Hope, Jackson Ferris, you got to put up, shut up to make everything look good. Jackson Ferris, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Nice. Suarez, is that Christian? Christian? Yeah, Christian. Okay. Christian's having a nice year. 2 innings, 4 Ks. Yeah, shut it down, folks. Very good. Oh, against old friend. Tin Caps have Pinales, Darlin Pinales. Got to him a little bit more than they got to our guys. So that's good. So that is the Loons, a win. Your drillers, my drillers, our drillers. What do we got? Oh, we got another W. Oh boy. Hey, drink to that. Me and my root beer here. Did I lose my camera fell over? Sorry about that, folks. I know you just can't stand seeing me look so bad. It's good to have some type of a voice back. It might fade again, but we're hanging. Oh man. So I don't want the other guys to win, but over here a guy named Dylan Schrum hit his 5th home run. Dylan played with my son. So if Dylan Schrum does well and we get the W, I'm very happy. I always root for my son's former teammate. So he's hitting 333. Good job, Dylan. Let's go to the good guys. Austin Gauthier. Whoa. 3 for 3. Hitting 293. You can promote him. Taylor Young, 1 for 4. Jose Ramos, 2 for 4. 2 Ks. Brendan Davis, 0 for 4. Lock Powell, 1 for 2. Yaner, come on, buddy. 2 for 3. Good. You got that going, but we got to get those numbers going, don't we? Yaner's Brandon Lewis. Man, he's still down in AA. Dang it. Sanchez, come on, what's his name, Rogers? Lolo, that's right. Lolo Sanchez. Lolo Sanchez hitting 317. Bubba, 269. Okay, good. So Bubba's up AA, doing better than he did in single A. High single A. Kasparia, 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 6 Ks. The long ball got him a little bit. Oh, look who's back again. Ronan's back. Tell a friend. 1 inning, 1 walk, 1 K. Sky's the limit. Jack Dreyer, another lefty. So that's 2 good lefties right there. Jack Dreyer, 1 inning, 1 K. Has not given up anything yet this year. What are his numbers for the year? Because I really, that's another guy I want to see up. Look at this, man. 7 games, 10 innings, 14 Ks, 0.56 whip. Put me on the Jack Dreyer train. Let's go. And then Jack Little, good to see. Good to see him back. He's had a lot of injuries. but really happy for him. And last but not least, did they come back in an epic win or not? I know they were going there. There's been a lot of runs going on there at over there. Hey, look at that! Oh, you got to, oh, Cody, you got to the game. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, man, good to see. I'm glad you got in. Got a chance to him. I got there as first one, but we had to deal with the loss. But he was still happy. Okay, we have a sweep today. We have a sweep. Glory, 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 glory. Oh man, the baseball club. Come on, just do what Casey said. Calm the 89ers and be done. The king of leadoff, Drew Avens, 2 for 5, a walk and a K. Probably stole something. Who knows? You got to watch out with that guy. He's quick. Base running. Yep, stolen base. He's got 6. Miggy Vargas had a stolen base. And Sweeney, Trey. Okay, Miggy Vargas, 2 for 3. This is good. Hey, I think they need to start playing him at second base again. Just saying. Just in case. But also get that outfield in there too. Get that versatility. Trey Sweeney, 1 for 3. 3 walks. That's a good sign. Average a little down, but OPS, you're over 800. I'm happy. Padlo, spring training superstar, 1 for 5. Ryan Ward, 1 for 6. 2 ribbies. Lipsius, I'm probably saying it wrong. 3 for 5. He's got 6 dongs now. Man. Oh, Avens had a home run. Ryan Ward had a home run. Miggy Vargas had a triple. Cody Hosey, 2 doubles. Hunter Fiducia, a double. And Padlo and Aruez. Come on, Rogers. Fiducia, 2 for 5, hitting 313. Do something with that guy. Cody Hosey, 339. It's amazing what a healthy young man can do. A healthy, talented young man. 59 at-bats, 20 hits, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, on-base percentage 394, OPS 886. Cody Hosey, man, keep it up. And Aruez, that guy. 2 for 5. Pitching. Well, here the bad stuff. Walker, and Buehler, 4 innings. The velocity 94 to 95 with dropping down that last inning. We hear 7 hits, 3 runs. I don't care about the runs. I care about the hit. That's too many hits for Walker Buehler. The walks, Ks are okay. The dongs are not good. Jesse Hahn, not his day. Braden Fisher, just keeps earning it. Peterson, can't remember his name. Rooney got a hold, gave up 2 hits, but he's got a 1.54 ERA. Ricky Vanasco should be on the major league roster. I don't care about the 5.68. Put him on the roster. Put him on the roster. Major league roster. 4th save. So what an awesome day to be a Dodger fan. So Bob Nightingale's in the house. Just in case, I might need to get me a jumbo jack. Thank you. I appreciate you. As always, Bob Nightingale. Hey, you know what? Let me see. Just a shout out. So I don't see Craig yet. Craig Osterberg is not in the house. But you know what? Every day or every video, Craig leaves a comment. Sometimes it's just thanks. Or, hey, Tim. If y'all do that, it boosts the channel. Okay? If you're commenting, you just say hello. Just say, go Dodgers. Go say, Padres suck. I don't care. But just say a little something in there. It would be really appreciated. The likes. I know, hey, after Monday's show, I wouldn't like what I... that dislike button need to be on fire. That's for sure. Let's see how this camera's doing here. Oh, that one's not bad. Ooh, white guy. Different lighting, obviously. But yeah, Bob Nightingale in the house. our favorite. I got a feeling Yamamoto. Ready for it? 11 Ks tomorrow. 11. He goes up to 11 tomorrow. That's what I think. Is everyone worried about Walker Buehler? Officially, for the first time, my answer is yes. I am worried about Walker Buehler. I don't know. Sean, really good point. Sean Fetzko. To be fair, Walker, it is Albuquerque. Yeah, that's it. That's not a good place to play baseball. Sorry. If you like offense and you're on the offense, you will really like to play at Albuquerque. It's Coors Field on steroids. Let's see. We got all sorts of One Dragon helping so much to get the chat going. Appreciate you, my man. Yeah, we got, Hey, Cody, did you get a chance to talk to anyone else today? My question. Yamamoto 7 innings with 11 strikeouts. Mike, I think we are on the same page. As always, we're right there, man. Let's see. Yeah, worried about Walker. Oh, Great Lakes played 2. Jeez, man, let me do that. Sorry. It shows how out of touch I am. I've been working. Man, the man has been working. Been working my off. Let's see. Can we see scoreboard? Great Lakes. Yeah, okay. Dang. What a day. Oh, Campos pitched. All right. Okay, so let's go back to our loons here. With Tin Caps did see if my guy played. He did not play. Was Robert's kid on that team? I don't see it. Okay, what do we get here? The loons. Dylan Campbell 1 for 5. Nevin 1 for 5. Freeland 2 for 3 at third. Interesting. Newell 1 for 4. Noah Miller back short. Laranzo 0 for 4. Come on. Tyrone. Jelly 0 for 1. Luis 0 for 2. But Staunch 382. Nick Biddison 3 for 4. Oh man, I'm so happy for Nick. Man, Newell had another home run. Biddison a double and a triple or a thriple. Oh. Jermaine Rosario. Keep your eye on him. I think he's a reliever. But if he just keeps these things down and keeps that command, because he improved so much last year, it's amazing. And Chris Campos, nice. 1 walk, 5 hits. Madison, come on, 2 walks. Dang it. Man, I dig me some Madison Jeffrey. That's a good dude. And I want him to do so well. And let's hope he can, because he throws really hard, but he's a good dude. Hey, Jason. Thank you, man. Yeah, Johnny, gotta hope that happens. And then, yeah, Paez, the dude, hey, let's go back to it. What do we talk about him? 70 grade power, 70 grade arm. That's where it's at. The dude's a stud. And the fact that after 2022, I was explaining this to a friend of mine. I said, man, this dude just, after 2022, he got his butt in shape. He worked on his strikeouts. He delivered. He did everything that you would expect of him, and he's made the major leagues, a month and a half to 2 quicker than I thought he would. Oh, Sean, talk about my boy Outman, but yeah, it is true. James Outman better not trust that side mirror. Objects in mirror be closer than the pier. Page's coming for playing time. He is. He absolutely is. There is, right now, if let's just say that Hayward came back, you cannot put Andy Pages back down in the minor leagues. You can't do that. It's got to be someone else. Don't know who. Not going to say. Wouldn't be Outman. Might be someone else. But there's just no way. Yeah, Pages has Brett Paez has that, the raw skills. Miggy has a gift for swinging the bat, but it's, for average, doubles, some pop too, and he's a good athlete. But Paez, he's got a 28.1 sprint speed I saw last time. CT3, yeah. Let's see if he doesn't. If he needs to play tomorrow, it's a lefty. So if he doesn't play tomorrow, something's really going on. But Paez must play. It reminds me of when Cody Bellinger was brought up. Right? He wouldn't expect. No joke. I talked to Farhan that when it was coming up on having to make a roster decision. I met him at a baseball game at Westview High School. Michael Mercado versus Cal Mitchell. He was there. There was 40 scouts putting up the radar guns. Farhan was there, and I went up and talked to him. And Farhan, I told him, you cannot send down Cody Bellinger. And he kind of go, yeah. Then I also said, you need to bring up Tolles. He didn't. And then Tolles got hurt later anyway. Andrew Tolles, wherever you may be, my prayers are with you, my brother. This channel and the people on this channel love you and want what's best for you as a human being. We just want to see you do well. Blessings to his family that is taking care of him. So, Andrew Tolles. Always I love Tolles. Yeah. And let's talk, we talked about it last night on the incline. Is it time yet for Miguel Vargas? No. Miguel Rojas to be the starting shortstop. I'm getting back to the frame drop again. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I heard Bellinger broke some ribs. Dang. Keep me posted on that, Mike. I'm not seeing it, but then again, I'm not sitting there staring at myself at the replay. Incline, there he is. Incline's in the house. My guys, how you doing? It was great last night, but yeah, we were talking about it. Miggy Rojas, is he the starting shortstop, or do we wait for the 150 at bats? The concern that's brought up, and I think it was shared by all three of us last night, but especially by Kevin. Mookie Betts at short. It's a lot of what ifs. What if he wears out? What if he gets hurt? This shouldn't be a full-time thing. And I'm with him on that. Mookie Betts is done. He's fantastic. It shows why he is an MVP. A consistent MVP candidate, because not only can he go and be the best right fielder in baseball, he can go be the best second baseman. He can be one of the best shortstops. Now, the fielding definitely takes a drop at short. And he's not using that arm at short. He's kind of babying it. Yeah, Lux deserves run. I want Lux to get good again. Lux has so much club control. If there's any way to salvage, they have to. Yeah, and it could be, and we talked about it last night. It very well could be that he does go to the minors eventually. What happens if it's in a month and he's still not hitting? Jason Hayward is coming back. Who are you putting down? You're not sending Pages back if he keeps going the way he is. There's no freaking way. So you can do the maths. Miggy Rose doing his job. Kiki Hernandez doing pretty good. Chris Taylor's obviously suffering, so maybe there's an IL appearance for him there. Taylor tried to redo his swing, and it obviously is a massive failure. and it's almost like he needs to go back to spring training. I really like Chris Taylor, and I think the Dodgers are a better team when Chris Taylor is good, or at least good enough, where he can fill in all those positions. I mean, when you have him and Kike, it's like you have four dudes instead of two. And of course, Miggy Rowe can play. He obviously plays short, could play really good third base, and I'm sure he could play great second base too. And then, of course, we have Austin Barnes behind the plate. Yeah, Pies and Lux don't play the same position, but in a way they do, because you can do stuff with Mookie Betts. Like if you were to go, hey, we're gonna put Mookie in right and put Pies back in the minors and leave Lux at second, they could do that. They honestly could do that. I don't think they would, but they could. So I look at the versatility of the players and I see equivalences there. And the way the depth is, we have the depth at second base with Kike and with Miggy Rowe and if Taylor ever hits again. I think he has 2 hits now, so he doubled his output last weekend on hits. Amazing. Not a CT fan. I always said CT should have been traded and kept Kike, but yeah, he's one of those guys that loves being a Dodger, and I think the Dodgers respect that. But it might be running out on him. I'm gonna cut that page out real quick. Just wanted to checking on my status, making sure I'm getting rid of things that don't need to be running. Anything going on in the Twitter space as we've been talking? I mean, you got to like the fact that, Andy Paez is in the lineup batting low in that lower part. I think eventually we're going to see more of these guys catch up on it. You know what I mean? It'll get a little infectious. So what a great day though to be a Dodger fan. The whole organization, W's all up and down the street, basically, man. Just blowing up there. And then let's see. So bad news about Brusdar, of course. He's got to start over. Sheehan, I think, is starting again. Blake Trinan had a rough one yesterday. Another Albuquerque thing. We'll see what happens. I haven't had a chance. I haven't had a chance to go look at the Savant information. You like the move to put Paez 9 within, with Mookie protecting him. Yeah, I mean, gives a lot. Yeah, Dodgers were going to let both CT3 and Seager, go after they both had great years. Man, I still miss Seager, but yeah. And, after 2021, it was when, Taylor hit that game winner against the Cardinals. Obviously a lot cheaper. And they actually, at the time, they probably weren't even bidding against anyone. I think he just wanted to be a Dodger. Yeah, Alexander. Yeah, what Phillips, man, what the heck happened to him last night? He was awful. I don't know how they survived that. We talked about that quite a bit last night, man. Nightmares of that one. If Jesse Winkler going grand slam to win the game, man. Let's hope that's an aberration. Did anyone get any further info about John Heyman mentioning Kenley Jansen again? You guys hear anything about that? I didn't. Again, I was working all day. My brain got fried. Put in a good more than 11 hours today. But I really wanted to come back and make sure that my, work on this stuff, make sure the gear is good, make sure we can get back into this again. I missed it. Sitting there going, oh, I really want to talk, but I can't. Roster redundancy, and you need that redundancy. Absolutely need that for sure. Yeah, that's just the way it is. With only 4 guys on the bench, you have to have versatility, right? Okay, here's the scoop from the incline. Preach. And they're potentially blocking Mickey Vargas. Yeah, and Mickey's going to help us, man. The Dodgers nearly had a trade in place to acquire Jansen involving Margot. Yeah, but it fell through. I do remember that. I think we talked about that when I was before. Yeah, then they pivoted back to Brazier. A lot cheaper. Kenley for whatever's left in EP's locker. Oh my gosh. Who? I like Will Ireton. I actually had a chance to interview him in 2019. It's on my Dodgers Nation, but I had a chance to interview him at the winter meetings. Really nice kid. Nice. He's a guy. He's a man. That was when he was Kenta's translator. It was actually right before they ended up trading Kenta. Yeah. So the Dodgers obviously have interest in Jansen. I guess if we go back to the thing I like to say, you can never have enough pitching, and pitchers break. So here's my fear of Kenley Jansen. Straight up, he's gonna come in, and guess what Doc's gonna do? Kenley, you are the closer. Kenley is chasing the Hall of Fame in terms of saves and things like that. If he gets 500 saves, something like that, he might get in. I don't think he belongs. I think he's Hall of Very Good. But he'll come back and go, I'm the closer. And he'll throw attitude, stuff like that. And Doc will give in. That's my fear. If it was anything else, if it was like, hey, let's get Kenley Jansen, and he's going to pitch whenever we need him to pitch. If it's the 9th, great. If it's the 6th, great. That's what you need from him. Let's see. I keep having this heart over things here, and I can't see the last letters of the thing. Johnson's Avant page makes no sense. Oh, I haven't looked at it. Is it weird? It must be weird then. Yeah, and Brazier, again, stealing from Kevin. The contract's not that bad. If he doesn't rebound in a few more months, they could DFA him. No big deal. And the other phrase, of course, it's not my money. But I do think, and Jake brought it up last night. You know, Brazier had a tough start last year. Maybe he just needs to get into it. And so good start, or good. He didn't have a start, but he came in. Okay, he's high K and high walk rate. Oh, great. Nothing. We don't need. I tell you this: the Dodgers. There's one thing they do not need: someone with a high walk rate. They got enough of that. Bazooka got shut down. I know, man. Mariachi Joe gonna have a bigger role. See, Mariachi Joe needs to go on the IL for a bit, get a rest. Trying coming back, we'll see. They just got to think. I think Kenley makes the Hall of Fame, forcing the Dodgers to retire number 74. The number of a defensive lineman, Merlin Olsen, I thought was he 74 or 75? He might have been 74. I'm going to look it up. So Merlin Olsen, if he was 74, that would be 2 number 74s. Let's see. Yeah, Merlin was 74. My memory didn't fail me that time. That's once. Yeah, we got the Kenley. I got you covered, my man. Yeah, so it'd be crazy to have 2 number 74s in Los Angeles retired. It'd be kind of funny. And you know what? And good. You know what? If Kenley makes a Hall of Fame, good for him. I'm not gonna. If any Hall of Fame that puts Harold Baines in, you can put a lot of dudes in, including Kenley Jansen. They've put a few guys in there that highly questionable, and he's one of them. And I think if Lee Smith's in, Kenley's in. I'm surprised Trout has 10 home runs. He's looking to get traded. It sounds like he doesn't want to be. And hey, I've talked about it. Good for him. If that's what he wants, that's what he wants. He's dealt with the suicide of his best friend and his wife's brother. He's probably just putting things. He's probably got a different perspective than the rest of us. So if he wants to do that, I'm all in on Mike Trout staying as an Angel. I want him to have a great career. I would like to see the Angels get in the playoffs just so he can get some more ABs in the playoffs. Because I don't. He's a guy that's destined to retire with not even a whiff of a World Series. Sorry, but that's what it looks like, and that's what he wants. He's willing to do that. Good for him. Angels do have some prospects, but So here's the question: I'm trying to determine: do I go to Rancho on Friday night to see Carlos Duran, or do I go to Rancho on Saturday night and see Edgardo Enriquez? Two of my favorites, both coming off Tommy John. I can't go see them both. Too bad they didn't back to back. Put them piggyback on each other. But man, and I'm hoping. Hey, we gotta hope DePaulo's okay. Do you think Landon Knack performs today forces another Walker rehab start? Knack performs, no need for him to rush. Yeah, the only problem with Walker, he's gonna. So that what's gonna happen? His rehab's gonna end pretty soon on 30 days. When it does, they either have to activate him or they put him back on the IL, I guess, if he's still hurt. But he doesn't look hurt. He just looks bad. So, but Landon Knack deserves to be in the rotation. 2 good starts. Can't complain about that. Yeah, they got to get all they can from Landon, and I think he's there to. He's healthy. He's in better shape. He's learning to take care of himself better. He's hopefully he's grown into some durability. I know he's had some injuries in the past. Am I ready for JT to go off on us, just like every other former Dodger does? Hey, yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah, hey, good for JT. He's a Dodger legend. I don't think he ended very well with them. He just was fading, especially near the end of the year, and he'd break. I have the Red Sox didn't get a chance to break in October, and maybe not even with the Jays. I don't know what's gonna or the Blue Jays, Rays, Jays. How dare they? So we'll see. But he's one of the greatest third basemen in Dodgers history. And there you go. He turned himself, with the help of the Dodgers, of course, but he turned himself into a Hall of Very Good. He's definitely not a Hall of Famer, but he was really good for a nice string of time. So major, major props to JT. I don't care what he does as long as the Dodgers win. Incline, no knock on Knack, but the more Major League starts they give him, the more it boosts his trade value if he keeps it up. Yeah, I just got a feeling they just got to hold on to as much pitching as they can the way things drop. But, I know Buehler's not doing well. Captain Obvious, you're welcome. But, Clayton Kershaw will be coming back. We don't know how good that's going to be. We talked about it last night. River Ryan, hopefully. Maybe Jason Robleski in the future. Dustin May, but I don't think he's a starter. I think he's a reliever. Tony Gonsolin will not be back. Missing somebody, I'm sure. But there's a lot of guys there on the IL that will hopefully some of them will make contributions, but we can't count on any of them, but I would say at least 1 or 2 will be up. Yeah, Walker has no options. He can't be optioned. He's been in the major leagues too long. Yeah, it's just that 30 days, so they cannot option him. They can hopefully find a injury to put him as Sheehan. Thank you, Sean. Got my back. Yeah, Sheehan. That's a big one, right? I mean, if they could go into August, September, and have maybe a bullpen that's got Sheehan in there, maybe River Ryan, maybe Brusdar coming back, Trinan, Tanner Scott, our lefty reliever. They got to make that move as soon as possible. I just, gosh darn, I know the Padres are going to go get him. They seem to like to do that. Well, I gotta send something real quick on my text. My buddy, we exchange our numbers for the day, our weight and calories and all that stuff. So I gotta send it real quick. The important things in life keep. He is a doctor, which is great. Has helped me a ton to lose a lot of weight. I lost even more, but I gained some of it back. So I got to make sure not to do that. But all right, here's the problem. I really like food. I really do. And then I need to get Kevin some. I need to. Hey, Kevin. Shoot me. Just send me an IM to get you the information you want. I need to get that to you. Yeah. Just remind my old brain, my old head just forgets everything. It sucks. Let's see. So we've gone almost an hour. My voice has not broken yet. That's good. The views are way down, so I gotta earn you guys back is the problem, which is fine. Gotta get back to it. I gotta get some. Hopefully I can be more consistent or get consistent by being healthy. It's a good thing. The Padres did win today. I was kind of bummed to see that. Have you had the root beer from Olipop? No. Do they have a diet? That's kind of how I roll. Let's see. What else is going on, folks? We got Mackenzie Gore against Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Of course, the issue that we know about is that now Mackenzie Gore is not too bad. If he was worse, I'd be worried. I'd be more scared because the Dodgers don't hit those bad lefties very well. But so tomorrow it'll be interesting to see if Taylor is in the lineup. I don't know what do y'all think? Do you think he's going to be in the lineup or not? I think he will. Just a guess. But I think he'll be in the lineup. And if he's not, something's up. And they got to figure out how to hide him on the injured list without Andrew Friedman or Brandon Gomes getting suspended. Bobby Miller. I haven't had an update lately. I heard he started throwing right away, though. It wasn't that big, but it was big enough to put him on the list. So Big Bobby at the end, coming up. This is also a nice rest for him, too. Yeah, imagine the Padres with who's it? I can't. God, there's a thing blocking me with CJ as their shortstop. $300 million still in the bank. I know. These Padres, man, they should be a lot better. I mean, come on. They just screwed themselves up so bad with what they did. Pure and simple. They just couldn't leave well enough alone. I know part of it was about trying to give Peter Seidler a World Series, but going for Xander Bogaerts and having to trade Juan Soto a year later, I would have rather have had one more year of Juan Soto and not have Xander Bogaerts for the next 9 years after this than do what they did. Because if you have Juan Soto instead of Xander Bogaerts, yeah, Preller must be a Dodger fan. He is my favorite GM. Hope he never gets fired. But yeah, so much tinkering. I get the whole CJ. You take your shot with Soto, but they didn't give that the right shot. They didn't give that enough. They didn't get enough back. They will never recover from that part of it. They're gonna have regrets and regrets for the next 10 years. What's his name? James Wood. I think Wood is his last name. Is there? He's might be coming up soon. How far away is John Rooney? John Rooney's ready. Man, that is one fired up dude. I had a chance. He's one of the best. I had a chance to talk to him in spring training. I didn't get much contact, but I did get a chance to talk to John. Dude's fired up. Dude has predicted he's going to pitch for the Los Angeles Dodgers this year. And don't be surprised. So, he's really adjusted well from becoming a starter into a reliever, working on his pitch mix, working on, just really nailing down some pitches. Brother looks like he just got in a fight with hair products. Well, that's because he doesn't sleep. He just doesn't sleep. I think if he got maybe a good night's sleep, he wouldn't make some of these moves, just over the top moves. I mean, Darvish, they got 5 more years of him after this year, and he's on the IL. Or is it 4? Cronenworth he did something at the beginning of the year. I don't know what he's doing right now. I still think they overpaid for that contract, and then the Bogarts move was just idiotic. He's a second baseman. Now, really, if they really want it better, you put Bogarts at first and Cronenworth at second. Destin May update. He's throwing. He's really throwing. I still think July, August, but I like the idea of him in the bullpen. Yeah, Suarez, yeah, they really overpay for some of these relievers, even like Wandy Peralta, who's, the lefty that only gets righties out. Peralta, 4 years, $16 million, all sorts of weird options and things like that, trying to make things fit. They pay a lot of money, but their bullpen has been pretty good, and I'd say it's better than the Dodgers bullpen right now. Suarez has looked good, but he had a lot of injuries last year. And so that's always a danger. Again, we've talked about it a million times. Pitchers break, and they put a lot of eggs in that basket. Who was it? Someone speculated. Maybe it was you, Kevin, on the internet machine, on Twitter, that maybe Snell's injury last year, that he actually started getting it last year with the Padres. And now he's on the IL already. But that's part of the risk about signing these guys, is that have the weird spring training. You have to wait and hold back and make sure they're ready. Clearly Snell wasn't. And clearly it looks like Jordan Montgomery was. Because that Boris stuff, that's not spring training. That's just not it. That's not the normal pattern. And yeah. I think that hopefully the Dodgers would have, if they would have gotten him, they would have handled him better. But who knows? Maybe a lot of us were, I wanted Snell. I'll admit it. I wanted Montgomery. I just happen to believe the Dodgers would do a better job with that. But, the Giants actually do a decent job with pitchers and all that. And they've got they got a decent staff, but their lineup's just weird. Farhan likes weird lineups, let's be honest. I think Farhan, it's almost like he'd rather have a platoon at DH than than Shohei Ohtani. I just got that vibe about that. That wasn't me. Smell coming in late reminds me of Craig Kimbrell. Right. He was bad that first year with Cubs. Yes, he was. He was. Yeah. And so it's definitely not the first time we've seen that. But yeah, Kimbrell was a big one. He was terrible. And didn't the pitcher, gosh darn it, the former Astros pitcher, lefty, Keuchel. Same thing. He had the same thing. So you've got to really be careful with those things, and you got to handle that right. And you have to be patient and make sure that that they're truly ready. And yeah. So, well, rest in peace to the Giants. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want guys getting hurt. I'd rather knock Snell, beat Snell up and put Austin Barnes in there to knock him out of a baseball game than to have him get hurt. Let's never forget, Austin Barnes' contribution to the 2020 World Series ring. Never, ever, ever forget that. He saved that pitching staff in the 5th and 6th games, 5 and 6. He got that hit. We talked about it last night. He had a bunt. He had a home run, didn't he? Didn't he have a home run in the World Series? I thought he did. It's such a blur right now. At the end of the day, I remember so much about Game 6 that a lot of the other games are a blur, especially because I try to blot out Game 4. Dodgers easily could have swept that whole thing. But they didn't. But they won, and that's all that matters. And now we got to get another one. It's been too long already. Us Dodger fans will say we're spoiled, but we suffer from we have high expectations, and we should have had at least one more. I honestly, I've said it before, if Bruce Bochy was the manager, the Dodgers would have at least 2 more World Series victories. But that's only Bochy, though. I don't know if any other manager can do what he does. I don't know the voodoo that he do. Yeah. So, yep. I mean, yeah, Austin Barnes, though, he had bunts, he had home runs, he did everything. And he's been hitting the ball harder this year. So if Austin Barnes can contribute and give William Dilliam a break, enough breaks, it's a good thing. And we do know the pitchers love him. He is so well respected on that team. He really is. Now they're gonna have to make some decisions, later on in the year. How many Chase Utleys do you keep? And I think if it's between, if Hayward's not producing and Barnes goes back to what he was hitting last year, I want Barnes. Nothing against Hayward, well-liked guy, but you got, having a catcher of his mental acumen and the skills that he brings in the postseason to calm a pitching staff and to shut things down is invaluable. But hey, Will Smith has gotten so much better. I mean, the guy. Well, Will's always had a good arm, and the game against the Mets where he darted out 2 dudes like he did was awesome. Yeah, can Freese come back for the playoffs? Yeah, no kidding. David Freese, not Josh Freese. So yeah, you got that one. Pulled that one back. Yeah, but yeah, can Freese? Yeah, would love someone like David Freese to. He was so clutch and he had the extra in him. So I'd like to see someone like him come back. If you're gonna get someone like him. I think Kike brings something in October. I think that even though he was hurt last year, he had a good October. Don't worry. You think of the drummer? That's okay, man. Wait, Josh Freese. Who's he drum for? Is he the Foo Fighters guy? The new Foo Fighters guy? Yeah, Snell's numbers are bogus. Absolute bogus. Tell you though, just speaking of drummers, I got concert galore coming in June. I think it's June 25th. Doobie Brothers. June 30th. Klein, Blink 182. And even in the middle there's some Joe Jackson. Yeah, I thought so. He was the new Foo Fighters drummer. Yeah. So, yeah, Doobie Brothers and Blink 182 within 7 days. They're 2 very different vibes, but I love them both. Seeing the Doobie Brothers with when you have Mike McDonald, Patrick Simmons, and Tom Johnson, it's just so good. And it's got to have all 3 or I'm not going. Especially Michael McDonald. He's just so good. Him singing Taking It to the Streets is the best. Okay, yeah, Devo. I saw Devo last year. That was fun. It was only like an hour. It was literally like an hour. I paid, mucho dinero for that one. But it was a good 1 hour. It was a really good, maybe call it 65 minutes. It was great. So rock and roll. And Danny Carey. Who does he drum for? My guy is Stuart Copeland. I'm not a musician, but I remember talking to a guy who was a drummer, and because I had just seen the Police in concert at Dodger Stadium 2007, and I asked this guy, I go, "Hey, Stuart Copeland, what about him?" And he goes, "Oh, he's legit. He's legit great." So for sure. And I never got a chance to ask him about Travis Barker, because I think Travis Barker, at least you looking at him, watching him, and how fast he is and how hard he goes. Tool, okay, Tool. Um, he seems like he's good. I don't know enough, but I really enjoy his drumming. So I guess that's what really matters. Let's see, baseball. Anything else? So we got a game tomorrow. Mackenzie Gore, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. We'll see. Outman's gonna sit. Lux is gonna sit. Maybe Muncy. I hope they don't let Muncy play. Well, I guess if Muncy doesn't play, Taylor will play. That's my guess. So what will they do with Christopher Armand Taylor? Mr. John Rod. Hey man, I'm gonna go to Rancho either on Friday or Saturday. I'll let you know. Let me know if you can go to one of those. Like to meet up. Yeah, anyone who's gonna be at Rancho, I'll announce for sure. Coming up, Craig Osterberg, my man, the best commenter out there. Please follow Craig Osterberg's example, and please put comments, even just to say hello, or goodbye, or thank you, or get stuffed, or whatever. Oh gosh, artificial turf. I hate it. Hate it. I don't know. I mean, I know artificial turf's better. I remember, because I'm older than most of y'all, the artificial turf in the 70s was so bad. Bobby, hey, show up, man. Like I'll let people know. I'll probably do a short or something like that to talk about it. And it's my wife's decision. So yeah, either Friday or Saturday night. I'm just trying to figure that out, what my wife wants. It's just it's a blessing that she lets me go. That's for sure. She's very cool about that, and yeah, it's great. So yeah, we'll talk about it. Who knows? Well, tomorrow night's gonna be rough. I doubt I'll do a show tomorrow night. Our church. We got this little home group that we go to from our church on every other Thursday. It's always potluck, so homie's gonna break the diet for at least one meal. I'll try to fast before the whole day. This one time, this lady made these brownies, and instead of using oil, she used butter, and might have been the greatest thing I've ever eaten. I usually come in. My wife and I bring some good stuff. We actually spend a lot of time cooking because we enjoy it. We like to, this guy brought some of the best fried rice you will ever have. And we've also brought Chipotle chicken and then this awesome breakfast thing. But okay, I got to quit talking about food. I don't need that. But yeah, I'm worried about the turf. But go get those W's. Stay healthy. And I'm guessing we'll get Gavin Stone this weekend. Hopefully he has a bounce back. Hopefully we get Bobby Miller pretty soon. And yeah, the Quakes are just so good. I could, just when they announced the roster at the beginning, I'm just going, oh my gosh. So catch the Quakes while you can before they promote some dudes, because they're going to. The Colt 45s of the Astros, and the Oklahoma City should be the 89ers. This baseball club is for the birds. I guess I think it's on this homestand. Some weird. They're doing some milk butters or weird milk suckers or something like that. I don't know. Looks cool. Yeah, I can't remember. Again, kind of wearing out now. But hey, let's start wrapping up. It's good to be back. I feel better. Throat. It was mostly just the throat. It was raw, but starting to wear out a little bit now. But I think I'm good to go, and we'll do this again. It's definitely sometime this weekend. I'll try to maybe the night I don't go, we'll do that way. Maybe I'll definitely do some type of a live thing at Rancho. It'll be on my iPhone though, so I won't be able to do any of the quick answers and everything. Unless, well, we'll see. Let me see what I can do. Who knows? I'm hoping to pull. Maybe I'll get the chance to pull an interview. Logan Wagner is with the Quakes finally. There's so much upside there, folks. Switch hitting third baseman. And that's where it's at. So appreciate y'all. Yeah. Make sure to catch my guy Sal. Actually, his name's Mike Salas. Check him with Dodger Beat. Of course, check The Incline, starring Kevin Kline. He's got the other guys with Jake. I don't know, David's still on there. And then we got Cody. Cody Snavely was in the chat. Of course, watch all the shows. Everyone does such a good job, and it's a real honor to be, in a way, working with the rest of our environment of Dodgers podcasters. I think overall it's such a good group, and I enjoy them all. So, and I watch a lot of it, but yeah, but please pass on the good word that I'm back, and hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. All right. As always, I really do appreciate y'all. You know that. And so thank you very much. Thanks for coming back, especially after the crap that I put out the other night. Sorry so much about that. So we'll see y'all later. As always, thank you so much. God bless. And go.